almost, Marco, 3 years back, you were broke, man.
Yo, hey, bruh, it was bad. It was bad.
Like, how did you change that?
Funny enough, I just
What steps did you take? Because I felt like you didn't just wake
like
up and
like
started
I
making
don't
dollars.
know, man. I at first I thought this trading was a scam, and then I got together with some traders. I'm not going to mention names. I got together with some traders, and they showed me their trades, and they were a group, and I saw the lifestyle they had, and I was like, yo, man, I also want that lifestyle. I also want that lifestyle. So yeah, it was almost like the lifestyle brought me in, and then yeah, don't worry, I was also a trend line trader, but not like you, not like
Yeah.
you. I My trend lines were fucked up. I don't even think I was a trend line trader. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But yeah, like on my side, I don't know. I saw the lifestyle. I wanted the lifestyle, and it was almost a fake it to make it. Like you fake it before you make it situation. It was like I was trying to act rich. Even with the little bit of money that I was making. you know. And then I realized, I feel like once you start making real money, you don't even care what you wear anymore. You don't even care what people think about you anymore. You don't even care. Like it doesn't even matter anymore. You don't have to act rich. I always tell people, those who try to act rich are normally broke. And the ones who are broke try to act rich. You see people like Elon Musk, these guys, you can see them wearing a suit for $30.
Okay.
You understand? They can wear shorts and a t-shirt and flops and go to a meeting. But they
And
rich, rich,
how,
rich, 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 rich.
how much was the
And then
biggest
those ones who want to go and show off, popping 100,000 rands of bottles, wearing Versace from top to bottom,
hey, Marco?
wearing, all these big brands. I'm talking about big brands. See, guys who want to
How
show
much
you that they
was the
have money will wear big brands. People like myself, I wear
what is
Billionaire. I wear Moncler. You don't know those brands. You don't need to know those brands. I don't wear
what's your
Versace
biggest
and
loss?
Gucci. My biggest loss,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine is eight
almost 100,
80,000.
171. I was with Faiz. 171.
Oh,
But it wasn't, but you see, that's the thing. It wasn't a loss because I only put 25 in.
you put how
You
much?
understand? 25 in. But then I made I
Oh,
made 171, but then I lost it all. So I actually only lost 25.
no, I understand. Yo, but then, hey, once you pushed it to 171, but that was big.
Mm,
Who introduced you
yeah.
to the smart money? Like, I'll just pin the comments that I feel like
Mm.
they're important.
For me, um, I feel like, to be honest, I kind of got like introduced to it via MintFX. And then, I feel like once I started with him, because he was my mentor. MintFX did mentor me. So once I started with him, I was like, okay, cool. Even though it was only for 2 months, no, not even 2 months. Yeah, I think 2 months. I think 2 months. Yeah, I did check up a lot. I did check up on ICT, but he's a bit more complicated. I realized simplicity is everything, guys. Simplicity is everything. MintFX shows you simplicity, and especially when you're in his mentorship. And I feel like, you know, I don't know. I just started, having more faith in my setups, more faith in my skill in regards to a market. Now, what made me aggressive was the hunger. It was the hunger that made me aggressive. It wasn't, you see, nobody can teach you how to be aggressive. That's on you. I can teach you how to trade, but if you're not going to be aggressive, I can't give you that.
And like
You understand?
the 3 years ago, if I was checking that video, you were paying an apartment, right?
Yeah.
And you were You were not staying alone. You were staying with people.
Yeah, I was staying in a 3-bedroom
When did you get your first?
flat in Sunnyside.
And when did
In
you buy your first
Sunnyside.
apartment?
My first house, I bought it end of 2019. End of 2019, November.
End of 2019. So like everything you have, it took you 2 years to understand the basis and everything in
Yeah.
Forex.
It took me 2 years to get to where I am now. I'm on my third year.
And like
I'm going on to my third
what,
year now.
what's your advice to someone who's been trading for 5 years and they're trading the same method or the same strategy as you, but then they're not.
If something doesn't work, move away from it. Move away from it. Don't continue to struggle with something that doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. You need to
But
move away from it. Try something new. Try new ideas. Try new
if
concepts.
if you did
You
it,
know.
why can't I?
Hmm?
If you manage to do it, why can't I understand?
No,
Because
can. Nobody's saying no, 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 no. Hold on. Nobody's saying you can't do it. Nobody's saying you can't do it. The only difference is that I had to find something that worked for me. I had to find, right? I had to find a concept that worked for me, a strategy that worked for me. I had to put that together. Nobody taught it. I learned the basics. I learned how to trade the market. I learned the footsteps of the market, the footprints the banks and the institutions leave behind. I learned all of that. But to put the strategy together, that's why you can have so many smart money concept traders out there, but they can't trade like me because they don't have my strategy, because they don't know how I do things. I teach you how to trade. I teach you how to make money. I didn't say I'm going to teach you how to be a billionaire or a billionaire. Out there, I will teach you how to feed yourself for the rest of your life. Feeding yourself for the rest of your life could be you making 10,000 every day. You're not going to
yeah,
be like me making a million every day. No, I'm not teaching you to do that because I have a strategy that works for me. It might not work for you. I gave my strategy over to Faiz. It doesn't work for him.
yeah, no, I
He had
understand.
to come up with his own strategy. You understand? He had to come up with his own strategy in order for it to work for him. He makes millions now because he came up with a strategy that works for him. Don't go and just think that everything that is shown on the net and everything that is taught to you works. Go front test it. Go back test it if you have to, whatever the case is. But sooner or later, you'll start seeing the market in a different way. You'll start seeing things in a market that wasn't even taught to you. You'll just see certain ways, and you look at an order block differently, and you look at it at so many different angles. And if it doesn't come to this order block, why isn't it coming to this order block? Oh, because perhaps we can see that even though this order block was mitigated, we can see that a 4 hour candle has let's say 21 candles in it, right? And you'll find out that out of those 24 candles, there's actually only one order block, and that's on a 5-minute time frame. And now you're trying to catch it on a 4-hour chart, and you go at what everybody teaches you, 50% of that order block, and you don't catch the move. You miss it completely. Why?
Check
Because
like
you're going and you're doing what everybody else has done, and they keep missing it. They miss it. They miss it. They don't get it, and then they move away from that. When you were actually there, the only difference was that you didn't take the strategy into your own hands and be like, okay, fine, let me go to a lower time frame. Let's just see what happens if I go to a 1 minute or even a 30 seconds. Let's see if I can get a better entry where there's less drawback. That's what I started doing. Nobody taught
but
me that.
tell me
I
here,
had to come up with that concept.
I've checked most of your trades when you're trading. Do you like execute the same time, or you execute then wait for another entry and add up? You just keep scaling, or you just open 30 positions same time?
No, so I scale. So what happens is I'll put 5, right, as a starting point, right? Now, if those 5 hold, right? If those 5 hold to a certain amount of pips, so if those 5 hold, let's say my drawdown is 50 points. If they hold for those 50 points, I add another 10. If those 10 hold for another 50 points, I add another 10. So I add 25 and I run with them. But in most cases, because I know where the market is going to go, or rather the order block that they're about to attack. Because you must remember this, that the 5-minute order block is the last order block they go for. It's the higher time frame that you need to look at. So you look at an order block on a 4-hour time frame, and then we redefine that order block to 5 minutes, and then you don't have drawdown when they tap into that order block. But nobody taught that. You needed to figure it out, and you can get even a better entry when you go onto TradingView for 10 seconds. Because there's a 10-second order block, a 5-second order block.
Why do you use mainly 0.05 lot size instead of just using a bigger lot size?
It's called building equity. Building equity. You must remember that if I run 25 0.05s and they close 5, I've still got 20 running. I can still manage that account from blowing. That's why people always ask me, and I don't know how many times I've actually shown my trading profile. I've shown my trades many times. I'm sure you've seen it. I've actually showed a complete history of trades. And out of those, the complete history of 2.5 million that I had made, I had 1 loss. And people were like, dude, how did you do that? How come you only had 1 loss? It's because of the risk management. It's because of the risk management. When you know how to handle your account, you won't lose the money. So even though I'll be in a loss, you understand? Even though what people don't understand is sometimes, you know when you find out that I say, okay, I'm taking 3,000 to 10,000 or 3,000 to 100,000, you'll find out that the market actually took 23,000 rand away from me. Or the market took 24,000 rand from me and I had 1,000, and I take that 1,000 to 1 million. And we all saw it. That was the truth. I showed that. I lost 24,000, but I was able to manage that account, right, to get that entry and then scale from there. You understand? Scale from there and build the account up.
Yeah.
So if you've got one lot, they'll take that lot. It's over for you. But if you've got many different positions, they slowly take them out. And when you start seeing them taking them out, you can start now reversing it. So now you can start hedging. Now you start selling the market. Why? Because now you're building your equity. The liquidity is now getting built up. So that when the market starts going up, you have enough to actually add on another 5 lots. Or not lots, sorry, 0.05. So I don't know if you guys are getting me, but it's called hedging. That's how you save an account. That's how you save an account. You understand?
Do you have
That's how you save an account. So
they're asking if you have a trading plan or you just trade.
Of course I have a trading plan, guys. Always have to have a trading plan. Guys, I analyze a chart every time I hit the market. I have to analyze that chart. And I analyze it 3, 4, 5 times to make sure that I'm analyzing it from so many different places. So I analyze it from a 30 minutes. I'll analyze it from a 30-minute to a 5-minute, but analyzing them on each chart. So 30 minutes, I'll analyze. 15 minutes, I'll analyze. 5 minutes, I'll analyze. And 1 minute, I'll analyze. And those need to all be an influence to my higher time frame. If not, I don't take that trade. So you people just think that I just go into the market and I'm like, hey, no, guys. No. And people in my mentorship know that. That's not how we operate.
When does the 2022 mentorship start? Was there
on the 23rd of Jan.
You guys, you have the date.
The 23rd of Jan.
People go learn something from Marco and figure out the strategy. Which session do you trade the most, or you just trade anytime there are opportunities?
Well, you must remember that how this actually works is I will trade London Open. When London's Open's lows get liquidated, it's an influence for me to say that, or rather a confluence, where I'm now very confident that they will liquidate that low in the US Open, right, in order to go up. You understand? Because what are they running for?